I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. Together we overcome. Together we can be stopped. We will reach those goals we set together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. For Chelsea, okay. We lose together. Together we win. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We lose together. Together we can be strong. We rise, we fall together.
Yes, guys, good to be back for another Chelsea stream because it's been fucking ages. I think it's been the longest we've got since a little news stream. And even then, it does feel like it's going to be a bit of a quiet news day, but we know how those days usually end up anyway. Big up to everybody that's in here, though. Hit the like button, subscribe, super chat if you want to guarantee your comment gets read out, and if you guys want to be involved in the third kit super chat lottery as well, that is still running until the end of the month. And we do have a couple of topics to get into. Reece James potentially back and fit for the Arsenal game. The newest updates on the Stamford Bridge redevelopment plan. Are we staying? Are we going? And I'm sure that's going to end up in a little debate as well. What else do we have? I'm sure we could touch on the Trevor Chalobah and Ian Maatsen news. I did a video on that a few days ago, but I don't mind going through it again. What else? Armando Broja loan move to Inter Milan, potentially. And there's some news on Conor Gallagher as well. Although the Conor Gallagher news is a little bit dead. It's a little bit dead, but we'll still touch on it anyway. Big up to everybody that's in here, though. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Hope you guys have enjoyed the break. I'm going to say that because it's been fucking boring. It has been so dead. And the worst part is we got another break after this. 4 more games to go, and then we go into November international break, and then we get to do this shit all over again. All over again. But yeah, big up to everybody that's in here. Big up to George Muta, as you said, bro. First Chelsea news stream in ages. Ages. Warrior, I'm with you, man. I've hated this break too. At least we got to do some career mode games, although that's his own can of worms, and we're learning the hard way how to play EAFC. I prefer FIFA. But like we said, it is still a process. Still need to have faith. We have only just gone through the difficult run of fixtures, so hopefully things will change in the next episode. But I don't know when the next episode is going to be, because I want to actually stretch out that series a little bit. Also, because I think I have 2 episodes left and then I'm getting sacked. I don't think we're lasting past February, but we will see. We will see. We will see. Big up to True Blue Clay. Big up to Max. Big up to Sean Newlands. Good to see everybody back in here. Big up to True Blue Clay. Big up to Nikoi. What was this? We'll just touch on the Gallagher stuff quickly. Conor Gallagher is open to signing a new contract at Chelsea after becoming a key player under Pochettino. Chelsea are now expected to open talks over a new deal. The man said expected. I don't really expect it because Chelsea didn't want to open talks with him in the summer. They wanted to get rid of him. Until I hear from probably better sources, I think we're still going to be trying to sell Conor Gallagher in the summer cup when the January transfer window opens. I don't expect him to re-sign. Maybe if he does re-sign, we might still try to sell him unless his performances continue to improve. But as of right now, I still think the plan is to sell him for maximum profit. Let me know if you guys would rather keep or sell him, or if your opinions change. But I don't think he's going to sign a new contract just yet. I think January we're going to try and sell him again. If that doesn't work, maybe then we try to re-sign him. And then we try and sell him again. Or worst comes to worst, he becomes a squad player. And I don't even mind that. I think he's a decent squad player. But I think the bigger issue of Gallagher has just been the straight profit on the FFP books. This is the reason why we sold Lewis Hall, why we're trying to sell Chalobah. Who else have we tried to sell? Maatsen, potentially. That could still be going. Gallagher's been good this season. I agree with you guys. He's improved, but I still don't think the idea is to keep him. I don't mind him being a squad player. I'm with you guys on that. You can sell me on that. Do the board think he's good enough to keep as a squad player over selling him for profit? I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. What's everybody saying? Nothing's changing till the difficulty comes down. Put the difficulty down. Your next draw. We will go. Okay, how about this? When we get to the halfway points of the season, if shit hasn't improved, I will reluctantly lower the difficulty just so we can keep the series going, because I'm going to get sacked by March if things don't improve. What games are you doing for a watch shot? I might do the Merseyside derby. I know that's the early kickoff. I might do the Merseyside derby. I'll let you guys know for sure on the Friday. It just depends on when my mates are going to the pub. But I might do the Merseyside derby, and then that would mean I can leave at 2:30, get to the pub at 3 o'clock. Yeah, you know what? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Because I don't think I'm going to get enough time to do an Arsenal review. Because, what was it? Manchester United are the late kickoff at 8 o'clock. So that means I can't really go live till about 10. And I want to go out. I won't lie to you guys. I want to go out. If we get battered, then I might go live because I won't be in the mood to go out. But as it stands right now, the Arsenal review will be Sunday afternoon because there's no early kickoff. There's no 2 p.m. So that's my time. I'm claiming that shit. I'm claiming that. Winning me over slightly, I agree with you. Been better than Enzo this season? No. Like I don't think Enzo. I think Enzo needs to be a bit more consistent. I'll give you that. But Gallagher been better than Enzo? Nope. Don't agree. Don't agree, my friend. Restart your career mode and I'll share you my tactics. I might be shameless enough to do that if we get sacked. Hit the little restart button. I said he ended his stream in the first half. Boy. Bro, you drew with Burnley and you lost 3-0 to Brentford. That's a key indicator the difficulty's too high. Okay, now I might really be washed if I gotta go down to world class. Tell you what, again, halfway points. We'll work from there. We'll see how episode 3 goes, and we might change it. I said Lewis and Karimo is like a black Graham Potter. You know what? It hurts, but it's true. It is true. I can't take Reece getting injured again as soon as he returns. Nervous if he plays. I don't think he's going to play. Like, obviously, we don't really know how fit he is, I guess. I think that's a word to say. Pause. We don't know where he is in terms of his fitness level, but he's expected to return to the squad. But he hasn't played a minute since August, so he's got no sharpness in him. I don't think he starts. I think Malo Gusto comes back into the team, and then Reece James comes on for like the last 20 minutes or so. That would make a bit more sense. I'd be surprised if he starts. If he does start, we can't rip Poch about it because we're not the ones training with the player. We don't know where he is. We don't know how fit he is. Pause again. But if James was to start and then come off injured, then I'd understand it. But that's the only fair point to react at. Like, would you guys start Reece James against Arsenal? Because I wouldn't. I think Gusto goes back in and James comes in for about 20 minutes or so. And then for the Brentford game, maybe you give him like the whole second half. And then against, what's their name? Blackburn. Against Blackburn, I would be playing Reece James the full 90. Or I'd be taking him off at some point in the second half. Then against Tottenham, you give him the full 90. That's how you get him back to full sharpness. That's what I would do. But I don't know if that's what Poch does. No, bench. Gusto will start. No Shameless. I think we will do Shameless. Do I have a late stream? I don't think I have a late stream. So I'm filming Saeed at 5. I've got the CFTV pod at 7. Yeah, we should be fine. I'll see you around, but it's not really anything to talk about. I will make it up as we go along. I'll DM everyone when I send the link out. Oh, shit. Player rated. What the fuck am I doing? Save for that. There we go. So we got player ratings from 2021 here. How old were those? Who the fuck's in there? Mendy? Alonso? This is so old. Christensen was still at the club. What the fuck? Yeah, get out of here, man. Get out of here. For fuck's sake. Yes, everyone's basically in agreement. I'm glad we all are. There's no real debate on that one. I said Lukaku 0. Can't be asked. Right, so we've spoken about Reece James. Armando Broja. Inter Milan are considering a loan move for Chelsea striker Broja in January. And this makes sense if another striker comes in. If not, then there's not really a point for it. Unless we really rate David Washington like that, even though he hasn't had a minute even off the bench in Carabao Cup games. I don't even think he came off the bench against Wimbledon, if anything. So yeah, like if Inter Milan want him on loan, just don't be stingy fucks like we know you bastards are going to be anyway. Just make it a short loan or something. I don't care. If a striker comes in, let him go on loan. If a striker doesn't come in, keep him. Bun Inter Milan. Simple as that. Simple as that. I don't think there's anything more to say on the Armando Broja topic. We've barely seen him play. When we have, he's clearly looked like he isn't fully match sharp, like he's not all there yet. And that's understandable too. But yeah, it's nothing too deep. Like we saw him start against Fulham, didn't really do too much, got a little jammy goal, we'll take it, we'll move. Against Burnley, he was crap. He was crap. But again, he's still getting back to full sharpness, so it's understandable. Like, loan him anywhere, as long as a striker comes in. Loan him anywhere that'll give him decent game time. To be honest, would Inter Milan even give him a lot of game time? They've already got... What strikers do they have? They've got Lautaro Martinez. I think Dzeko's still there. They got somebody else as a striker who I've forgotten. Let me know in the comments. But I feel like they've already got multiple options up front anyway. So what would even be the point of that? What would even be the point? Thuram. That's it. Big up, Warrior. It's Thuram. Yeah, we don't even need to send him over there. He's not going to get any game time at Inter anyway. So what are we doing? It's silly. It's silly. Yeah. That's a brilliant idea. Ivan Toney, get him from Brentford and then just send them Broja for like 18 months or something. Here you go. And you know what? If he does really well, you can keep him. You can keep him. Send a little fee our way, of course. But that's how you solve two problems with one stone. That's a brilliant idea, Max. Great shout. Oh, Dzeko's gone, so it's just Thuram and Martinez then. Okay, well, they play two up top as well, don't they? That might actually be decent. That might not be bad. That might not be a bad shout. Brentford have a better striker than Broja. That's the only problem. That's a him problem. That's a him problem. What else do we have? Stamford Bridge. So we spoke a couple weeks ago about that Stowe area, the Veterans House, right next to Stamford Bridge. Let me see if I can find the picture of it. Do I still have that photo? Do I still have that photo? It should be in my document somewhere. Bear with me. I might find it in a sec. It's not that far behind, is it? Yeah, I don't think I prepared well enough for this part of it, but let me... If I can't find it on here, I'll find it on Twitter. Yeah, it's not here. It's not here. Let me check Twitter. I'm sure Pies put it up or something. Pies or Daily or anybody. No, Pies hasn't. Let me check CFC Daily. There it is. There it is. Okay, so we were talking. Chelsea wanted to buy the red zone, with the number 1, obviously, and we basically have bought that. That's the only real change so far. I think it's 80 million that we've spent on it. Yeah, 80 million. We're leaving the front area for some of the veterans as well, but the rest of the Stoll land, I think that's what it's called. We have bought it now. We've bought it. I know the background ain't changed, but like I can't be bothered. I don't think I've saved the new thumbnail. Have I saved it? No, I haven't. It's fine. It's fine. We'll work with this. But yeah, we have bought the number 1 area. Basically, we spent 80 million on it, which kind of hints that we're going to rebuild Stamford Bridge instead of moving away. Although Matt Law has also reported that that might not be the case. And he said Chelsea could still leave Stamford Bridge despite the 80 million land deal. Staying at the current site and moving elsewhere are two different options. But then why would we have spent 80 million on that area then? Is there any reasons for that? Chelsea is still looking into the possibility of moving away from the bridge, despite the club receiving confirmation their 80 million purchase of a site next to the current ground will go ahead. Blah-de, blah-de, blah. Is there any actual points on this? Chief Executive is believed to be particularly interested in further exploring the idea of Chelsea leaving their traditional home, and this month announced the appointment of a new Chief Operating Officer who worked as Managing Director of the SoFi Stadium in California. No final decision has been made by co-owners Igbali and Bowley, and the working options are staying at Stamford Bridge and redeveloping the current ground, or moving to a new site and building a new stadium remain open. Waffle. Is there anything more? Sales expected to go through early next year, but Chelsea don't intend to take possession of the site until the end of 2025 at the earliest. It's a boost of any plans to redevelop Stamford Bridge, but there is no imminent decision due to the club's due on the club stadium, with consideration still being given as to whether to remain on their current site or to build a brand. This is waffle, man. This is just a think piece. Let me see. Is there anything else on this? Eurosec is already unpopular with section of fans, thought to be particularly keen on fully reviewing the possibility of leaving Stamford Bridge before Chelsea commit to a decision. While staying put and redeveloping Stamford Bridge would be overwhelmingly the most popular choice of match-going fans. Sure. There remain sizable hurdles, not least where the club would play and how long during a redevelopment. This is such a waffle piece. What a waste of 2 minutes. What a waste of 2 minutes. I don't believe that shit. Why would we spend 80 million on this like tiny little bit of land if we weren't going to stay? Like, he didn't give me anything on that. He just said that there could still be the possibility. And like a bunch of other think pieces. It's like when you're writing a fucking uni essay and you just need to up the word count a little bit. Let me just say the same thing 3 times in a row and use different words every single time. Like, if they buy the Else Court area, then maybe we could have that conversation. But they've spent 80 million on this area instead. So clearly they don't have that idea. Clearly they want to stay at the bridge. Apparently it's being the new grounds could be 55k, which I just don't get. I don't get. Yeah, bro, I saw this as well. I think that was in the article. Or somebody, no, Nizar Kinsella reported it. Wembley, the London Stadium, and Twickenham are options should Chelsea have to relocate, even though we heard this before. Actually, no, we heard Craven Cottage instead of the London Stadium, huh? Get in the fucking bin. If you think I'm going to be travelling to that shithole, I'm good. Fuck that. Fuck that. Okay, so yeah, 55k. I'm good. Another thing. What all of this work, all of this money spent, all the years that we're going to move out of Stamford Bridge for anyway, and then we come back and then the ground's 55k and we can't build higher than that. What is the point? Like, just go to Else Court, but we can't go to Else Court because the Chelsea pitch owners are going to get in their feelings about moving out of Stamford Bridge, and I don't get it. I don't get it. If we stay here, we're going to move out for 4 years anyway. Like, we can just get used to it. We can just get used to it. Yeah, Roman designed the 60k stadium, and I didn't even like it. The problem with that 60k stadium is that they were giving about 13k of the new allocation to hospitality, and the rest were going to be normal seats. Now, if it's 55k, we're probably not getting any new normal seats. It's just going to all be hospitality. Brother, Else Court is right fucking there. If we could just take it and just move. Like, what are we doing? Else Court even manages to be an easier place to go to in terms of getting to train stations. You have West Brompton around the corner, closer than it is to the bridge. And then you've got overground and underground access. You have Earls Court literally facing the fucking ground. Like, we're going to stay at the bridge, and then in 30 years, we're going to say, why didn't we move? Let's be real. But whatever. Big up to DK saying, saw Matisse's bid. The name Havertz angers you. Big up. Not even that. It's just this tapped fan base. How is it even a debate? Should we boo Kai Havertz on his return to Stamford Bridge? Like he's a fucking king coming back to his old kingdom. What are we talking about? Man like Jose Mourinho, our greatest manager of all time, got booed. And like Lampard got booed coming back with Man City. Who else? Matic got booed. Who else? Who else got booed? Off the top of my head, like William didn't get booed. Luis, he got booed as well. What other ex-players? I know there's a string of them that I can't remember from the top of my head. Well, Mount. We know Mount's going to get booed. Mata didn't get booed. Mata's the only one that didn't get anything, and it was fully deserved. Like Mata never got booed. Hazard never played under a crowd, but he was never going to get booed anyway. But those two are different. Jorginho got booed in the away end. That's another one. Jorginho got booed. Who else? Trying to remember off the top of my head, because Morata, another one. Well, Morata deserved it. Regardless, the point still stands. The context applies to every single individual and the way that they left. The reason why Petr Cech doesn't get booed is because Petr Cech is a Chelsea legend. Petr Cech left with grace, and he left with Roman's blessing, and with the fact that our goalkeeping situation was already sorted. Who else didn't get booed? I was about to say Lampard, but Lampard got booed with Man City, and that didn't make any sense. Gallas, that was deserved. Conte, to be fair, never got booed when he came back with Tottenham. Who else? Willian's never been booed, and he went to Arsenal. He left at the end of his contract and was on a decline, so it wasn't that deep him going to Arsenal. Diego Costa, yes, another one. Diego Costa never got booed. He got forced out. Kai Havertz is not the same. Kai Havertz is one of the biggest disappointments this football club has ever seen. The guy left this club in 12th place, most minutes played, most offsides, most big chances missed in the league, and he left to join Arsenal, all for an extra pay packet and all for UCL football. So why are we even having this debate? Oh, I know, because this fan base is still rimming his asshole over the fucking open goal. What has happened to this fan base, bruv? Oh, we should, and then there's the other argument. We shouldn't cheer or boo him. Have you ever been to a football ground? What were you talking about? Like they're just going to be quiet. You're either going to get cheered or you're going to get booed. Stop with this sentimental bullshit just because you still have a personal attachment to a guy who ratted the football club out. What are we doing? If I hear a considerable amount of applause for that guy at any point, we are finished as a fan base. We are finished. I will lose all respect for our match-going fan base. Well, whatever respect is remaining, I will lose it all. If that shit is to happen. Because we're not a serious fan base. I know exactly what we're capable of. We're capable of clapping Havertz, but we'll boo the fuck out of Jorginho. A guy who's done more individually and done more as a team for Chelsea than Havertz has done in either combined. And like, that would be fine. Boo Jorginho. I don't give a shit. He's at Arsenal now. Do what you want. I don't care. But keep it consistent. I do not want to hear for Havertz, but when it's Mount, it's who's that twat who comes from Portsmouth? Why are you chanting about him then? Why are you chanting about him then? He's left too. It's stupid. It's stupid. We shouldn't cheer or boo him. How about you dickheads make Stamford Bridge hostile for once in your life? How about you do that? What kind of atmosphere does it send to the opposition when you're literally clapping their players onto the pitch? Fucking dickheads. The only way you should be chanting his name is if he bags an own goal and we want to nick Arsenal's chant to take the piss, like we did when David Luiz got sent off against us in 2020. That's the only way it would make sense. God forbid I hear any applause for him. God forbid. We will be lost as a fan base and we will never be able to be recovered. Never. We will never recover from that. Big up DK as well, saying London Stadium, what a shithole, bad memories. We don't even win there when we go away. Why the fuck would we want to go there every week? I think match-going fans and everybody can unite. We do not want the fucking London Stadium. Who wants that crap? Who wants to travel from West London to East London and then have to take that long-ass walk through Stratford? You can't even go through Westfield because they don't let football fans in on match days. So you have to go through the long scenic walk that takes nearly an hour to get to the ground from the stadium. London Stadium, that would be one of our biggest L's. Fuck that. UK politics is a joke. How do pitch owners have this much power to prevent a new state-of-the-art stadium for more revenue to the club? Our own worst enemy. Ken Bates gave Chelsea pitch owners, I think, the trademark to the club's name or something like that, just to protect the club from future issues, but I guess it didn't work out in the long term. I got why it happened. We just need to get through this emotional attachment we have to Stamford Bridge. Respectfully, we need to move. We're either going to move now or we're going to move in 30 years' time after wasting $1 billion, and we're going to wonder why we did that in the first place. Especially when there's even less areas around West London to invest in by that point. So it's stupid. Doesn't make any sense. So Rant proved my point. We are our own worst enemy. If I even hear one clap, do you know how much I hated it when this guy would run through one-on-one, miss, and then I hear some idiot behind me who's like, oh, leave Havertz alone. He won us the Champions League. How about you go nosh on his cock a little bit longer, you pricks? That's not even a pause, the way this fan base used to suck him off every single week. And now he's gone and joined a rival. They are still doing it. Still doing it. Let me go through the comments of that Pies tweet, by the way. Let me go through the comments of that Pies tweet. It was driving me mad. Where is it? Where is it? Should Havertz be... No one. Like, you lot don't know how to make a serious atmosphere if your lives depended on it. Ridiculous and embarrassing to even entertain the idea for the player that won us the Champions League. Great. Lawrence, you're my guy and everything. You're bro every single time. But, brother, you're going to have to hold this one.
Yeah.
Sorry, brother. Sorry, brother. Ben Jacobs, boo the guy who won Chelsea their last UCL. I don't get this thing that one player won an entire team of trophies.
Yeah.
We're going to have to hold that. Should be booed either way. Fair play, mate. Only if we boo him out. Absolutely not. Whatever we think of him as a player, and despite him going to a rival, he is part of one of our great 7 nights as Chelsea fans.
Dummy. Yeah.
Not for me. No. All right, cool.
Dummy. Yeah.
That's the wrong
Dummy.
one.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to give myself one.
Dummy. Yeah.
Matisse, oh, brother, no. Matisse, you're better than that, bro. What is this? What is that?
Dummy. Yeah.
CFC Daily, sorry,
Dummy.
my friend.
Yeah.
Tom over and I'm
Dummy.
sorry as well.
Yeah.
Big up Hajir. Big up my guy. Look at all the fucking idiots don't know how to make a good atmosphere to save their lives. And how do we constantly give one man credit for winning a trophy when we won it with the least goals conceded in 25 years? 25 years! No team has conceded less winning the UCL than us. But nah, let's not credit the defense. It's all about one guy who scored an open goal. One goal in the entire knockout rounds. Fucking horrific. People say wasting time and energy. We should focus on backing the team. Backing the team also involves going against the opposition, you know. What is this fucking copium? It's ridiculous. You lot don't know how to make a good fucking atmosphere. Part of that is by making the opposition feel unwelcome. How hard is that to get? Oh, fucking hell. We better be on job as a fan base. We better be on job as a fan base. Musa, I get what you're saying. Goals win games. So does clean sheets. I will keep asking. There is one question that kills that argument. What is harder to do? Keep a clean sheet against Man City for 90 minutes or to score one goal in 1 moment against them? Answer me that. Answer me that. We know the answer. We know the answer already. And that's why the defense deserves more credit. That's why the defense deserves more credit. Big up. Sorry, brother. I can't pronounce your name. I don't want to butcher it, but thank you for the donation, my friend, saying love your Havertz point of view. I'm glad somebody gets it. Glad somebody gets it. What is the saying, bro? Goals win you games. Defense wins you titles. Defense. Oh, fucking hate this fan base sometimes. They drive me insane. Drive me insane. Was there any other news? Let me just check Dodgers and Chelsea HQ quickly. Union Berlin on Datro Fofana's struggles. Changing the results is not that easy for a young player. He's also had private problems at times. A little something came together. He also lacks a bit of goals to give himself confidence. Okay, so he's not having a great time at Union Berlin. Still early days. Still early days. Don't think there's anything else other than that. I'll check Chelsea HQ, but he just finds any sort of link. They don't even have to be realistic. Man City and West Ham are expected to lead the race for Ian Maatsen, whose Chelsea future is still in doubt. I heard Barcelona are looking at Ian Maatsen too. Heard Barca are looking at him as well. So we do need to keep a lookout on that. I guess we'll know his situation by January. I think he's on 1 year plus 1, depending on appearances. But I don't know if that's minutes based or if that's just appearance based. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh shit, we got a never a foul rate. Hey, big up to my guys. Big up never a foul. Love to my guys every time. I think I'll be live there tomorrow. I think. Well, Kaz needs to message me. But yeah, big up to never a foul for the raids. And yeah, I guess we'll send the link out. See who's around. Don't know who's around. Has been a while since we've had the panel out, but we'll see who rolls through. While I'm doing this, as always, super chat if you want to guarantee your comment gets read out or if you want to get into the lottery. Like, subscribe, and big up. I think we might have Shameless later tonight. Tomorrow at 1 or 1:30 p.m. UK time, we're going to be live with Lee Gunner on the channel. So keep a lookout for that. And what are we doing Thursday? Thursday, I'm filming with Troops. Don't know if that'll be for my channel or Chelsea Fan TV. I'll figure that one out. And Friday should be the Arsenal preview. So yeah, keep a lookout. Quite long it takes to send the link out to everybody. Fuck's sake. Nearly done, guys. Come. I think that's everybody. We'll see if anybody does roll through. It's still been a quiet few days, so I don't really expect anybody to do so. But we'll keep the stream going for about another 10, 15 minutes. We'll see if anybody comes through. If not, guess I'm having an early break. I get to bum my zoot before Said's stream. DK says, I hate Jimmy Uso with passion. Tag titles, hot potato. Yeah, I don't want to spoil Monday Night Raw for anybody watching, but I feel like that's kind of already spoiled it. But yeah, Jimmy Uso's moving mad. I didn't think they were going to progress this storyline until the Rumble, at least. But hey, I guess we're gonna see this maybe go through to Survivor Series. Maybe they do another War Games match or something. I thought the way things were going to go, eventually you see Jimmy and Solo versus Cody and Jay. But I guess that's not happening now. Or actually, that might be the Crown Jewel match. That might be the Crown Jewel match. Either way, I can't wait for that fight when that does happen. Juve midfielder Fagioli will be banned for 7 months. Shit, hey, you're going to have to hold that. Is he going to say it's an addiction as well? Like everybody who's being caught gambling is trying to use? We'll have to find out. Man, so I'm in the chat. Big up to my guy, Jimmy. Big up, Jimmy. It's good to see you back on here. Hope everything's good. Any other comments? Best goalie in Premier League history. Oh no, you're taking the piss. Chelsea's selling Maatsen. They shouldn't sell him to right. I think the idea would be to sell him abroad. But here's the thing. If Barcelona have interest in him, then I'd be very surprised if he picked anybody else. The only club that could even come close to them would be maybe City. I think there was some rumours of City interest in Maatsen. I think it was City, West Ham, and Barca. So basically, West Ham are fucked. Basically. Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything to come through until January. I at work. No worries, brother. No worries. That's all life. Life will life. What time Said streams? Said's live at 5 o'clock, I think. 5 o'clock. Guys, just drop any remaining questions or topics you want to go through. I'll go live for another 15 minutes or something. I got time. I ain't in a rush or anything, but we'll probably wrap up in about. We'll wing it. We'll see what happens. Hey, Lee, I ain't forgot about you, brother. Big up. Irony would be if Kai scores a winning open goal against us. Our fans stop the UCL talk and Arsenal fans start using this goal to argue any shortcomings of Kai in the future. Our fans stop using the UCL talk. That would literally be that I've won by what cost meme. What cost? A Kai winner? You have to hear it for years. But fans don't talk about the UCL anymore. Yeah, we don't want that. But that is genuinely, I've won by what cost. You should do more WWE watch-alongs. To be fair, Crown Jewel, that'd be at like 5 p.m. or something. That'll be a decent time. I might do that. I said he's live at 5. Lewis will be there at 10. Can't be asked. Yeah, I heard about the Belgium attack. This world is moving crazy this year. There's just beef and chaos everywhere. I don't know if they caught the guy yet. But let's hope they do before he kills anybody else. Either way, this world's just moving mad. Watch along for England, Italy. That's tonight, yeah. Maybe. Tell you what, I'll look at the lineup. If the squads are a bag of shit, I ain't doing it. If it's two decent squads, I might do it. How does it feel to... Actually, it would be the 4th year straight, and it wouldn't be good. It would be a terrible feeling. You and Matisse got to run the ones in EAFC because you guys are both relegating. Hey, maybe me and Matisse need to have a little mid-off. I said, why are you scared of Kai scoring? I am not afraid of that. I want him to play up front. But Josh, it's good to see you back. FIFA career mode today? Maybe not. I feel like I need to do a bit of training. Plus, I don't want to finish the whole series this early. Because the way things are going, I've got like 1 or 2 episodes left, and then my ass is getting sacked. So I want to bring that up when I genuinely don't have a day to film anything, and then fuck it. We'll do a little career mode. Lewis Fink, bro, do you really want to watch Southgate, Paul? I say this after every England stream, you know. I just keep forgetting. You're correct. Yeah, you know what? Let me just see who wants to hop on Shameless. I'll see who wants to hop on Shameless. We'll do that instead. Big up to my guy, Alex. Big up, bro. Hope you're enjoying your vacation, man. England lineup predictions. Brother, I don't follow England enough to even be able to predict that shit. I predict 11 English people will start. That's all I got for you. 11 English people will start. That's how I'm watching Mudrik. Yeah, what other games are there? If there's a better match, I might do that. There's a better match. France, Scotland, not too bad. Other than that, these fixtures are meaty. Yeah, this is shit. No, that's only friendlies. That's got to be more than that. I might have the wrong page. Mexico, Germany, not too bad. Oh, am I kidding? It's still meaty. Yeah, fuck this. I ain't doing that. I'll do Shameless. Oh, Christiansen watch against San Marino. Oh, fucking hell. I ain't that shameless. Denmark v San Marino. I'm good. Malta, Ukraine. Yeah, these fixtures are crap, man. Get me some club football. Do watch along. It's a must-win match. Is it? Is it really? I swear England are like 5 points clear of second in the Euro qualifiers. No, they're 3 points clear. Oh, okay. There might be a little... Okay, cool. I'll wait till the lineups get announced. If it's 2 shit teams, I'm good. Lewis, Johnny and I can still hold up my Idols banner when United play at the Bridge, right? That's not... Yeah, bring the banner out. Bro, if I see that Mason Mount banner, I'm going to be holding up like this. Just up at the top. I'm here for it. We should watch along the worst game. Bro, no one's watching that with us. Nobody's watching that. Oh, yeah, check out Keyshawn's channel as well. Links down in the comments. Well, not in the comments, in the chat. I hear it, Mudrik watch, but it's fucking Malta. That's one of the things. It's like, if Mudrik does well, it's Malta. If Mudrik does badly, it's Malta. What the fuck? There's no win-win. It's just he's either doing what's expected of him, or boy, pattern up. So I can't really be bothered for it. Give me a good game. Let me see who's playing for the England-Italy match. If there's a little bit of heat attached to it, I might do that. I might do that game. Fucking hell. Alex, man. I mean, that isn't a bad idea for the OnlyFans. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But boy, it's all mad. It's all mad. There's not really been anything else. Again, just dead international break. One matter on Torres. What? That's probably some old ass quote. That's probably some old ass fucking quote. Oh yes, Matt. What are you telling me, bro?
What's up, my brother? You good?
Oh fuck it. Yeah. Your mic, bro. Your mic.
Fucking, I gotta get my earphones from the fucking my motor.
Oh, you have earphones. Oh, fair play.
Yeah, they're in the motor. I'm just digging out footpath.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No worries. I thought you were gonna say it was in there somewhere.
No,
You might have lost. Might have lost it. Hey, Chloe, it's not a bad OnlyFans option. Like I remember Sophie telling me she did that. I don't know how much she made, but I remember her telling me that when we were doing the whole Chelsea Fan TV stuff back in the day. So have a look out. But yeah, Matt, just quickly, like, what's your thought? How's the whole international break been and everything? How's the rest?
Fucking, I'm minted now, brother. I've got money again.
Let's go. I'll let you know if I find any Tottenham spares, but that shit's like gold dust. That shit's like gold. I nearly had 2 potentially, but they fell through.
Did they?
It's life.
Oh, yeah, no, I've been looking. I did have them guaranteed with their season ticket, and then suddenly I got a message saying, "Yeah, can't sort them for me no more for this game. The geezer wants to take 2 other people, somebody he's friends with." So yeah, got fucking made done dirty. Have we had any news? Have we had any Chelsea update news? Apart from
we bought an area next to Stamford Bridge.
Oh yeah, 80
spent
million.
80 million on it. So I don't think we're gonna move, which I still think long term isn't the best move for us. But I think it's kind of done now.
Well, what do you think the best option? Knock the whole bridge down and start from scratch, or would you go with rebuilding on what we've got already?
I would have just moved to Earls Court. In all honesty, I don't think we're going to get a better offer than that ever. Like in about 30 years' time, when we've rebuilt the bridge, and they're saying it's to 55k, by the way, which is like 13k extra. That's really what we're doing, and barely any of them is going to be normal seats. The majority will be hospitality instead. So for me, I don't rate it. Earls Court's right there. It means we don't have to move that far. It's like 10-15 minutes from Chelsea. Take that and run, because we can build to 60k plus there. We don't have to have these centuries-long laws that are restricting our football club and train lines, and shopping centres, and veteran care homes. No worries, brother. No worries. Do your thing. But that's my thing on it. We need to move out sooner rather than later. How much bigger is Earls Court? Let me see if I can find a picture of the area. I'll do that quickly, and then we'll probably just wrap up. What's the area called? That's it. Can I save this? Yeah, cool. All right, cool. I'll put it up on the big screen for you guys. So this is the Earls Court area that I think is up for sale. Look at the fucking size of that. And you're meant to tell me staying at the bridge, which is cramped as fuck, and we can't build above 60k, is meant to be better. It's not. It's just not. So I agree on that, but it's like, bro, we wouldn't spend 80 million on some little area next to bridge if we didn't plan on staying there. Matt Law's article doesn't even give anything definitive about the idea of us moving. It's just a little think piece. So I don't really believe it. I think the plan now is to stay at Stamford Bridge. And this spot is a lot bigger. You've got 3 different stations fans can go to after games. There's no reason not to. Oh, wait, is that shit true? One sec. Let me bring this off. Earls Court said they're building new houses. So has someone already bought the area? Because I thought that area was still up for grabs. If it's not for sale, then whatever. We're done now anyway. We'll just take the bridge and move. But from what we were hearing, Earls Court was meant to be up for sale too. Exactly, which is why, like, if there's an area like that, we should be taking it. Oh, well, so someone has already bought it. Oh, then we're done now. We'll take the bridge anyway. Then there's no point even debating it. So who else bought it? Okay, let me research this. Does anyone know who bought it? Oh, wait, here it is. When was this? Was it bought in 2019? Why the fuck are we still... Why is this shit even being discussed if it was in 2019? Why are we even being linked with the Earls Court area then? Sounds like they made a string of purchases. 2019, there's one in 2021 I'm seeing as well. Delaney, EDC, and Underbelly brought London Underground to elsewhere. What is this shit? Okay, so I think there's been areas that have already been bought. It seems like it's done anyway. Okay, then it's more straightforward. We're stuck with a bridge. Firm it. There's no other option. Just go and move on with it. Let's hope we can at least try and build up to 60k, if that's the case. But yeah, we're stuck with that then. There's no point arguing about it. There's no point even discussing it. Cool. I said there's a lot of empty land in Ukraine. I can't be asked, bro. Can't be asked. Right. Well, I'm going to bill it. I've got another hour and a half now before Said's stream, so I'm just going to chill. Who should we redirect to? We should be back for Shameless. Let me just see who's around, and we'll work from there. But until then, nobody's live. Is anybody about to go live? Nah, no one's about to go live. All right, cool. Well, I'm going to redirect to Said's stream then. Might as well just redirect there. Everyone just go there and hit the notification button.
See you later, Lewis.
Yeah, no worries, brother. It's been real. We'll chop up another time. Bless up, bro.
Website.
There we go. Right. We're going to be redirecting to Said. That's been a peaceful stream. It's been a very peaceful stream. Big up to everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe. We'll be back either at 10 p.m. for Shameless, or we will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. for Lee Gunner. So keep a lookout for that. Keep a lookout. I said AFTV are live, but like, what's the point of redirecting to a channel with over 1 million subs in it? I'd rather just help a smaller channel out in it. So we're going to redirect to Said. Going to redirect. Big up my guy, Ravi. Big up everybody locked in. Like, subscribe, and as always, up the Chels.